Hello everybody and welcome back to Magic Duel of Champions. Well, since the last time, well, I've been dueling quite a lot. Actually, I don't really know how much exactly, but I've been dueling a lot. I've been getting achievements. I've been opening packs. I've leveled up to level 15. I've completed a Spellmaster finally. I've unlocked Unrelenting Horde to win 10 competitive duels without playing Spells or Fortunes. I've completed Demon Lord to deploy 10 demons in a competitive duel. I don't know if it was completed back then, a week ago. I'm not really sure. I'm kinda confused. The only thing I'm sure that happened, of course, also I have opened some packs in the meantime, but it was a couple or maybe 3 minor base set 2 packs. Nothing interesting there, though I've got one interesting card or 2 out there. Maybe we'll get over them in a second. But the first very important thing that happened last week, I mean not actually last week, but during last week, is come on, and drumroll, and of course it's ruining the dramatic transition because shop has to load. Oh, screw you, game. Well, yeah, as soon as the shop will load, we will see that finally Griffin Bane is available for gold. For the convenience, I have already pre-purchased 9 Griffin Bane packs. Now I'm just gonna buy the last 10th one. Here we are, Griffin Bane now available for gold. Buy. Okay. And now we have 10 brand new Griffin Bane packs to open. Oh my god, it's almost like buying a box. And as I was saying about the awesome cards from the normal packs, well, I've got... where is it? This little baby here. Shiny Lightning Bolt. Oh my god, I am so happy about it. Well, because I like shiny cards, and you know, while opening non-super pack, there's only a little chance that you'll get a shiny card, and I get it, and I got the Lightning Bolt. It's wonderful. Also, I've got Guardian Angels. I'm not sure if I had this before. I may not had them. And some other less interesting cards. Oh, a Void Ripple. Well, it was shining as a new, but apparently I have 2 of these, which means I must have had one from the previous set, and now I've got one from base set 2. Anyway, yeah, let's get to the fun part. Let's get to opening Griffin Bane cards. I mean Griffin Bane packs. Everything is shining as new. Wonderful. I wonder if I'll maybe get some heroes from base set 2. Forked Firebolt. Deal 2 damage to 2 target creatures. Wow. Really nice. I'll have to check how much is dealing a regular Firebolt. Well, I think that regular Firebolt has requirements of 1 resource to play, requirement of 1 magic, and deals 2 damage to single enemy. So it's slightly more expensive, a little bit more demanding when it comes to magic, but still nice. Fountain of Rejuvenation. Whenever a creature at Fountain of Rejuvenation dies from combat damage, return that creature to its owner's hand instead. Oh crap. And it's not like one of the stupid buildings that gets destroyed when you lose a creature when it stands on it. For Sanctuary only, unluckily, but with cost of 2 and requirement of Might 2 and Destiny 1, well, that's a pretty good card. Devout Priest. Honestly, I have no idea how to pronounce it. Well, it looks kinda Frenchy. Devu? Okay, my French is worse than my English, so I probably shouldn't even try. Immune to retaliation, heal to Devout, Priest, and all adjacent human creatures cannot be enchanted by enemy spells. Oh, wonderful! That's actually a nice... I miss a word. A nice thing to go instead of Devoted Sisters, because first of all it can attack. Well, it's one resource more expensive than Devoted Sisters, but as far as I can remember, Devoted Sisters are not based to compatible, able, whatever. Enemy creatures on the same row as Bloodscar Goblin gain Berserk. Nasty. It may be useful in one way or another. Rabbit Dog. Creature Melee Hound. 3-3-3-3-2. Well, low on health, but a solid attack and nice retaliation. No, the cost is not that good. I mean, if it would cost 2 resources to play, then in my opinion it would be a really nice creature, but otherwise, well, it's just merely decent. Hatching Breeder. When Hatching Breeder dies, deploy a Breeder melee shooter token creature with 1/0/1 and stackable at the same battleground position. That's really nice. There is a few cards I really hope getting from this expansion. We'll see if I can get them. If I'll get them, I'll tell you about them. That it was the card that I wanted to get, because I don't remember their names, so... Fiery Sunrise. Until end of turn, all stacks gain +1. Oh, useful, especially if you're really nicely built for stacks. Increase the size of all friendly skeleton stacks by 1. This is somewhat what I wanted. Except I first need other stack cards to make it useful for Necropolis. But it's good. Well, it has no requirements whatsoever. And costs only 1 resource, so it's not the best. Spell Block! Permanent. When an instant spell is about to be played, cancel that spell and destroy spell block. Fair enough. Kabuki Infiltrator. Immune to retaliation. Oh, come on. Get back here. The first time a spy creature deals combat damage to enemy hero during your turn, take target Sanctuary Fortune card from your graveyard and put it into your hand. Dance of the Dead. Destroy target friendly creature and deploy 5 skeleton melee shooter token creatures with 1/0/1 and stackable at that creature battleground position. Actually, yeah, I've started wondering about something, because if I have the what it's called, the the grave battle boneyard. Yeah, the Boneyard, the building for Necropolis that makes 1 creature from the graveyard come back to the slot where the Boneyard is every turn. At the end of my turn, at the end of each of my turn, I wonder if there is a creature with stackable standing on that place, and if I'll have more of that creatures with stackable in my graveyard, will they come up to the stack and increase the number of the stack? That's interesting one. Kabuki Propagandist. Opponent's creature costs 1 more to play. Oh, that's nasty. Well, actually, I'm not sure whether there's any other faction that has spies, but obviously Sanctuary has a lot of spies added in this. Well, spies, first of all, were added in this expansion. They weren't available before. Let's see. Forked Firebolt once again. Okay. Mercenary Archer. Oh. Excuse me, are you a lady? Hard to tell. Definitely has long hair. Nice horse, though. Anyway, immune to retaliation. To attack with Mercenary Archer, you must pay 1. So actually we're having quite a lot of mercenaries now. Is the at least 2nd mercenary card in the new base set and subsequent expansions. Barracks, that's nice, I kinda wanted it. When barracks enter the battleground or when a non-token human is deployed, deploy a human soldier melee shooter token creature with 1/1/1 and stackable at barracks if possible. So that's nice. Breeder Matron. Breeder Matron's attack is equal to the number of friendly battleground positions with at least one breeder. So this is really good when it comes to stacks, because each creature on the stack, you know, they stack as breeders. Well, for now, Inferno has only breeders with stackables, so the breeders stack on top of each other and on top of each other, etc, etc, etc. So you can, I don't know, have a couple of stacks with 4 creatures in each stack, have also 2 separate breeders somewhere, and you have a freaking breeder matron with attack of 10, health of 8, retaliation of 2, so she's actually quite tough, especially if you have a nice stackable deck build. Bloodpact Crucible. At the end of your turn, if a creature with Bloodthirst is at Bloodpact Crucible and it didn't attack this turn, put 1 enrage counter on that creature. Oh, well, that's a way to grind up the enrage counters. Earthland Poison. Deal damage to each creature equal to the number of poison counters in it. To each creature. That's nice. Another spell block, Lich Tactician. When Lich Tactician enters the battleground, increase the size of each friendly adjacent stack by 1. That's nice. Grounding Squall. Return target flyer creature to its owner's hand. This is not that bad. I mean, it's returning to hand, so in the later game it's partially useless, because it's like when you get to the late game you often end up having like, I don't know, 12 resource, and it's like you have 3 cards in your hand. You can roughly spend half of your total resource, so even if you're like, you know, getting rid of someone with a resource cost of 6 and there is not much of a creatures like this, it's like you're just putting it in your opponent's hand, so he will just, you know, play it again. Bloodmask Shaman. Immune to retaliation, Bloodthirst 1. Friendly creatures with 3 or more enrage counters cannot be targeted. Oh, interesting. Open the next one. Oh, we got shiny one. Wonder what is it. Dervish Diva. Immune to retaliation, range reflect 2. With a cost of 5, might requirement of 3. 2, 3, 7. Nice health, range reflect 2, kinda useful. Not the best creature though. Fountain of Rejuvenation, that's nice. I want to have quite a lot of these. Sellsword Tag. To pay with Sellsword Tag, you must pay 1. Well, yeah, this is actually an improved version of the whatever he was called, Mercenary from base set 1. The Mercenary from base set 1 was 2 resource to play, I think 2 might requirement as well, and he had 2 attack, 0 retaliation, and 4 health. So he was pretty much useful, and he still used to cost 1, well, he still costs 1 attack to play, to attack. 1 resource to attack, not 1 attack to play. So he's slightly better, has more health, is a little bit more expensive, but has more health and has some retaliation, and that's good. Another Bloodscar Goblin, relocation. Relocate target friendly creature at target and target enemy creature. The nice card art though. Another poison. Foundry. When a construct creature at Foundry dies, increase your resource production by 1. And I think it works permanently, and this is freaking awesome. Especially when you're building academic deck focused on constructs. Vampire Ritual Altar. While a vampire creature is at a Vampire Ritual Altar, all enemy creatures on the same row gain -1 and -1. This is awesome. This is wonderful. Definitely going to add it to Necropolis deck. Another Kabuki Infiltrator. Well, once again, what it does, the first time spike creature deals combat damage to enemy hero during your turn, take target Sanctuary Fortune card from your graveyard. Aha. It helps your things. Dance of the Dead, we had this one. Deploy 5 skeleton melee shooter token creatures, so it's actually quite good. It's like, I can destroy, like, for example, Wretched Ghoul with 2/1/2 as far as I can remember, and I can put 5/0/5 in his place. Nice. Or I can use it to destroy something that's been crippled to 0/0, I mean 0 attack, 0 retaliation, and put something like this. That's nice. Generator Titan, Shockwave 3. When Generator Titan or another friendly constructed creature dies, it deals 4 damage to all non-construct creature on the same row. That's nice. And Wind Wall. Until your next turn, attack and retaliation value of shooter creatures is half rounded down. That's nice, and it's cheap and low requirement. Air magic. Nice. Open the next one. Oh my god, we're only... we're not even halfway through. It's like we've been through... This is the 4th pack. Dervish Diva Sunblaze. Deal 2 damage to all enemy creatures on target raw. All enemy creatures. That's a really important thing. Still good addition to Haven deck. The Wood Priest. Is it the 3rd one? Oh my god. Rabbit Dog, Breeder Matron. Cheap Death. Destroy target creature with 1 attack or less. Well, actually, it is cheap. It costs only 1 resource to play. Another Foundry, nice. Empowered Spell, Fortune Ongoing permanent. If a spell would deal damage, it deals 2 more damage instead. Wonderful. Ragefire, Spell Ongoing permanent. Friendly fire creatures gain Area Blast 3 and +1 attack. Vampire Ritual Altar, Spoils of War permanent. Whenever a friendly mercenary creature deals combat damage, gain 2. Gain 2 resources. That's actually a really good one to use with those mercenaries they've added. And it's like, I think they've added at least 2 mercenaries in this expansion, so it's nice. It's like, oh my god, this is amazing. It's like, not only you don't really have to pay for your mercenary to attack, you're also being given 1 more resource. War Banner, well, it's like, whenever a friendly mercenary creature. So if you have 4 mercenaries, you earn 4 resources per turn with this thing active. Wonderful. War Banner, that's a nice one. While a creature is at War Banner, all creatures that share a creature type with it gain +1. I'm actually curious whether it works like, while a creature at War Banner, all creatures that share a creature type. But does it apply to the creature on the War Banner itself? Or not. I'm not sure. I mean, yeah, it's like if the creature that is at War Banner gains the bonus or not. Another Fountain of Rejuvenation, I think, is the 3rd one. Spider Guard. Immune to Retaliation, Crippling 1, Life Drain 1. This is really nice. First of all, it has Life Drain, so it's self-healing. It's really useful. The second, it's Crippling, so again, it's really useful because it cripples enemies. Nice. Sunblaze, Sellsword Tag, Solder. Take target construct creature card from your graveyard and put it into your hand. Oh, that's nice. And card name is really appropriate. The creature art, oh, it's decent. Hello, Venom Soldiers. Oh yes, these I want. These I want to have 4, and then they will be really nice. They also have no requirements whatsoever. It's interesting. Griffin Crossbowman, another stackable. Immune to Retaliation, stackable. When Griffin Crossbowman enters the battleground, search your library for a card named Griffin Crossbowman, put it into your hand and shuffle your library. This is awesome. So it's like, when you're deploying this thing whilst having 4 resource, then you can grab another from your library and put it on the same spot at the same turn. Wonderful, but you have to have 4 resources to make it effective. I wonder if it works like, if I have a Griffin Crossbowman, and I use him to take another Griffin Crossbowman from my library, and I put this new Griffin Crossbowman on the existing Griffin Crossbowman, can I draw another Griffin Crossbowman from my library? What lies below? Until your next turn, at the beginning of opponent's turn, they must choose one creature they control and return it to its owner's hand. Oh, it's until your next turn. Okay. Elemental Spire. Spirit creatures at Elemental Spire gain ward ward of their school type. Well, yeah, I said against because there's a spell or fortune called Ward Against Darkness, so... Oh my god, this is getting long. Just like with the freaking opening of the... what was it called? The Academy box. Well, it's pretty much the same, 10 packs to open. All new cards, lots to tell about those cards. Bloodscar Ritualist. Whenever a friendly creature with 3 or more enrage counters attack, put 1 enrage counter on it at the end of the attack. Dark Flame Fanatic. Immune to retaliation. Whenever a spell from a school other than Dark or Fire is played, deal 1 damage to that spell's controller's hero. Interesting. Bone to Bone. Deploy 3 skeleton melee shooter token creatures with 1/0/1 and stackable on each battleground position where a friendly creature died during your opponent's last turn. Okay. Open the next one. We're halfway through. There is only 5 packs left, including the one that I have just opened. Not much new cards here. Another Sunblaze, I think is the 3rd one. Another Barracks, I think is the 2nd one. Blackmail. Permanent. Whenever a friendly spy deals combat damage to enemy hero, increase your resource production by 1. And it's, oh my god, it's permanent fortune, so you just drop it. It just stays up there forever. Or until it's destroyed with something that can destroy a card like this, but there is not much cards like this. Whenever a friendly spy deals combat damage, I think that combat damage counts both as attack and retaliation, so oh my god. And they have plenty of spies. Blood Tiger Warrior, Bloodthirst 1. While there are 3 or more enrage counters on Blood Tiger Warrior, it gains charge. Charge is that smashes the whole line. The whole row, sorry. Hatching Breeder, another Griffin Crossbowman, that's good. I need plenty of those. Another Cheap Death, that's quite nice. I may consider taking 1 or 2 of these to my deck. Ragefire. Nice. Spoils of War. Oh my god, it's like, I wonder, can I use 2 of these at the same time? Fuck yeah. This will mean that if... Well, that means that then I should be able to deploy up to 4 of these. So if I'll be able to like drop 4 of these at the same time and have 4 mercenaries, attacking with 4 mercenaries will grant me 4 times 4, which is 16 resource per turn until all my mercenaries are alive. This is insane. This is freaking better than Inexhaustible Mines. Spawning Chamber. At the end of your turn, if there is a breeder's stack at Spawning Chamber, increase its stack size by 3. Wonderful. And 3 is actually quite a lot. This is a nice addition to the stack-focused Inferno deck. Collateral Damage. Enchant creature permanent. Whenever enchanted creature attacks and destroys a creature, overkill damage is redirected to enemy hero. That's really nice, though quite expensive. Open the next one. Oh my god, this is quite exhausting. I must admit. Have I unlocked some achievement? No, I don't. I really have that much spare gold. Oh my god, I think it's pretty much enough for the next Griffin pack. I think it's the 4th Sunblaze, and if I'll get any more of these, they will be just plainly useless. I think it's 3rd Dervish Diva, I'm not sure. 3rd Barracks. Spirit Wave, spell ongoing, enchant creature permanent. Whenever you draw a card, enchanted creature gains +1 until end of turn. Breeder Matron, Blackmail, Elemental Nexus. Creatures at Elemental Nexus gain air resist, earth resist, fire resist, and water resist. Another Fiery Sunrise. Contagious Poison. Double the number of poison counters on all creatures. That's nice. Kinda. Writ of Fate. Shuffle target unique creature into its owner's library. Probably it won't work on the creature that is in graveyard. Bullshit. Bloodshark Warrior, Bloodthirst 1. When Bloodshark Warrior dies, if there are 3 or more enraged counters on it, put 1 enraged counter on all friendly creatures with Bloodthirst. Hasafa, Chosen of the Shadows. Wonderful, I've got another unique creature. Dark Aligned, immune to retaliation, Dark Ward. Whenever Hasafa, Chosen of the Shadows, attacks and destroys a creature, deploy a token that's a copy of that creature under your control after the attack. Holy shit, that's nice. Yeah, it'll probably be the same as it is with Atropos. As soon as he enters the battleground, everyone is focusing on him. Open the next one. I'm getting constantly less and less new cards. Bloodscar Goblin, Soldier, Griffin Legionnaire. Yeah, he's pretty much the same as the Griffin Crossbowman, except the Crossbowman is a shooter and he's a melee. Yeah, when Griffin Legionnaire enters the battleground, search your library for a card named Griffin Legionnaire and put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Blood Tiger Warrior, Elemental Nexus, Blood Pact Crucible, Virulent Poison. Oh my god. My tongue is twisting. Empowered Spell, Lich Tactician, A Terror in the Veil. The damage of the next spell you play this turn cannot be prevented or reduced. Oh my god. Oh, sorry. A Makeshift Golem. When Makeshift Golem dies, take a construct creature card at random from your library and put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Bloodsnake Shaman. Immune to retaliation, Bloodthirst 1. Whenever an enraged counter is put on Bloodsnake Shaman, it deals 1 damage to all enemy creatures on the same row. Wow. Bloodthirst is whenever enemy creature dies. Okay. Okay. Open the next one. 2 packs to go and another shiny card. It's the second shiny card I get. It's the second shiny card I get from the Griffin Bane, and actually the third shiny card I get today, because as I said before, I've opened the boring pack and I've been given a shiny lightning bolt. Spider Guard is nice. I think I'm full of Dervish Divas right now. I think I'm full on the Wood Priest as well. I think this is third Sellsword Thug. Kabuki Sentry, immune to retaliation. That's all. It's not that bad, but not that good. It's quite a decent early game creature. It's like the I've lost the word. Sanctuary's not revenge, but Sanctuary's answer to Neophyte Liches. It's pretty much the same as Neophyte Lich, except that Neophyte Liches are for Necropolis, and in my opinion, Neophyte Liches look better than these Kabuki Sentries. Hatching Breeder. I think it's the third one. Third Cheap Death. Recycling Chamber. Whenever a non-talker breeder creature at Recycling Chamber dies, deploy 2 breeder melee shooter token creatures with 1/0/1 and stackable at Recycling Chamber if possible. I wonder if I take a stack of X creatures and I'll try to move it not to another empty battleground position, but to a position with another stack. Can they stack together? Like, let's say I have one battleground position with a stack of 4, and I have the other battleground position with a stack of 3, and can I make those 3 to move to those 4 to make a stack of 7? And the second question, how does their turn count then? Will they be able to attack? Won't they be able to attack? Will they attack for 4, aka the previous stack value or whatever? I think it's the third Lich Tactician. Reserves increase the size of each friendly stack by 1. Benevolent Angel. Friendly human creatures cannot be targeted. That's nice. Osmotic Breeder. Creature magic melee shooter demon breeder. The first time a spell is played in a turn, deploy a breeder melee shooter token creature with 1/0/1 and stackable on a valid battleground position chosen at random. And the last pack to open. No shiny card, and I'm afraid I didn't get the card I wanted. Crap. Bloodclaw Shaman. Immune to Retaliation, Bloodthirst 1. While there are 3 or more Enrage counters on Bloodclaw Shaman, it gains Bloodthirst 1. Another Spider Guard, Barracks, Soldier, Griffin Legionnaire, Blackmail, Elemental Nexus, Fiery Sunrise, Gene Warden. Friendly prime creatures cannot be enchanted by enemy spells. All stacks gain +1. It's not friendly stacks, it's all stacks. Yeah. Event cards are usually like that, they affect everything, not only friendly or enemy creatures. Gene Warden, friendly... oh yeah, I think I read this. Friendly prime creatures cannot be enchanted by enemy spells. Tearing the Veil. Contagious Poison. Dark Lotus Pond. Unique Fortune instant. Shuffle opponent's hand into their library, then banish 4 cards from their library. Opponent draw a number of cards equal to the number of cards previously in their hand. Nice. That's quite nice. Holy shit, that's all. And actually, let's see statistics. I have 64 out of 100 cards from the Griffin Bane expansion. You know what I think? Not statistics. I want to take a brief look at how are the cards doing. Series Griffin Bane. So I have only 1 Venom Soldiers. This is kinda bad. I need more of those for them to be really useful. I have 2 Mercenary Archers. I have 3 Sellsword Thugs. So I have total of 5 Mercenaries combined with those 2 whatever they were called. Spoils of War. I have 2 of those, so I can gain up to 10 resources per turn in a best case scenario. Does it even work like this? I mean, there is a worst case scenario, but is it the best case scenario? Hatching Breeder. Bloodscar Ritualist, Bloodscar Goblin, Kabuki Sentry, 3 Lich Tacticians, 4 Devout Priests, 1 Benevolent Angel, 2 Griffin Legionnaires. Where are my Griffin Crossbowmen? 2 Griffin Crossbowmen. Oh, Griffin Legionnaires are actually more expensive than Griffin Crossbowmen. 1 to 4, while they have 103, and the 1 more might requirement on the Legionnaires. Okay. 1 Hasafa, that's okay. I don't need more of those. 3 Spider Guards. Yeah, I'm mostly looking at the numbers, how much of which card I get in the end. 3 Breeder Matrons, this is crazy. 4 Dervish Divas, yeah, just as I said, I'm full on those now. 3 Cheap Deaths. What else do I have in here? Yeah, 4 Sunblazes, 2 Rage Fires, 2 Forked Firebolts, 3 Blackmails. Anything really interesting in here? 3 Fiery Sunrises. I definitely won't be using that much of those. 2 Vampire Ritual Altars. How many do I have of buildings? This. Yeah, at the end I have 3 fountains of rejuvenation. And I have 2 foundries, I have 2 blood pact crucibles, I have 4 barracks. This is good. This is good, they can be really useful to building a stack army. The introduction of stackables, it really makes like you're no more limited by the what is it called? By the 4 creatures in deck. I mean, you're not really limited by the 8 creatures on the battleground. That's what I was trying to say. Altar of Wishes, yeah, I'm gonna show you which card I wanted. Griffin Bane. How many new? 1 per faction. New heroes. Yeah. 1 per faction. Sorry. I wanted Necropolis, Fortune, and I think it will be this one. Yeah. Unique Fortune ongoing permanent. At the beginning of your turn, deploy 2 skeleton melee shooter token creatures with 1/0/1 and stackable. That's what I wanted. But actually, I didn't realize it's unique, so it kinda sucks. It's expensive when it comes to buying it with wild cards. It also has, well, it's not that expensive, 4 to 3, not that bad. Well, actually, you know what I think? Screw this shit. I can afford 1 more Griffin Bane pack, and I'm gonna buy it. Screw hoarding gold. Ha, only 1 new card, that kinda sucks. Though I got the 1 more Griffin Crossbowman, that's quite nice. What lies below? Bullshit, nice. I'm indifferent. Bullshit, I don't need that much of those. Quite nice, rather bullshit, bullshit, whatever. Bullshit, bullshit. Whatever. Nature's Revenge. At the beginning of each player's turn, deal 2 damage to all creatures at a building. When there are no creatures on the battleground, destroy Nature's Revenge. Bullshit. Oh, it kinda sucks. I should have stayed with what I had. Well, now I'll have a lot of fiddling with the decks. Well, I don't know, have I mentioned that I've created a Inferno deck from scratch? I don't think I did. Yeah, actually that's what I did. I've pressed the create new deck button, I've named the deck Inferno Base Set 2, and I've started putting, well, not really random cards, but I've started putting cards from the empty field. I was trying to build a decent deck. It's not decent yet. It kinda sucks yet. I am not entirely satisfied with it. It has already been changed a couple of times. It's like I've played quite a few games with it already, but I wasn't satisfied. That's why I get the Demon Lord achievement, or whatever it was called. I'm just scrolling through it so you can take a look what I've put inside this deck, in case you'd like to take a look, think about it. I'm not gonna talk about this deck until it's done. What I think right now is probably I'll fiddle with this deck to try to improve it. I'll probably fiddle with this deck to try to improve it with the Griffin Bane cards. I'll probably try to fiddle a little bit with Steam Puzzle Syria, or I'll duplicate the deck to don't fuck it up. I'll probably fiddle a little bit with Stronghold, because there is a few nice Stronghold cards, and actually I am totally not satisfied with this Stronghold starter deck. It sucks. I've played a couple of games with it and it sucks. I don't like it. I'll have to work a lot on it. Crimson Sands, I don't know. I'll probably do nothing about the Crimson Sands deck yet. the old Haven deck. I'll probably start to build a new Haven deck from scratch. New base set to valid Haven deck from scratch. Oh, and this week. Like, actually, it was supposed to be called Week. It's like I was trying to build a weekly format deck. Actually, it fucked up. I mean, it fucked up because it's like, well, I was browsing it, I was putting the cards in and out, and I was at the end, I was like, oh crap, you know what, I'm not satisfied, I don't like it, screw this shit. I just pressed cancel, and actually, instead of deleting the deck, it just left the deck empty, so it stays here. Maybe I'll open it at one day or another, just to create a new weekly format deck. Well, actually, the current weekly format sucks because it's Sanctuary, Spells and Events. I think I said something wrong. I'm not sure. As I said, my tongue is twisting. A lot of talking this day. Let's try to say it once again. Weekly format is Sanctuary, Spells and Events. Events. Whatever. Well, I think that I shouldn't say events with the soft E. It should rather be with the events, not events. Anyway, whew, it took quite a long time. I don't think we'll be including a duel in it. Anyway, I have to take a little bit of time to fiddle with the new cards. Anyway, before I'll start. Before I'll start dueling. Oh my god, that was a lot of cards. Anyway, I'll have to deal with them, and we'll get a new duel coming soon. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a comment, like the video, share the video with your friends, add the video to your favorites, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet to be up to date with all new upcoming videos. Post in comments if you have any suggestions, ideas, or whatever you wanna say. Remember that I always appreciate every comment, every like, and every subscriber. It's really important, not only for me, but for everyone out there on YouTube. We always appreciate your help, people. It's like, we're doing it for you. Well, most of us people on YouTube are doing it for you. We're not doing it for our own pleasure. Well, it is kinda some sort of pleasure, actually. It's probably, if not for the YouTube, I would never play Duel of Champions, at least not as much as I play now, and I enjoy it. Well, anyway, because I'm starting a bullshit talk that could be valid for a vlog or something like this, not for a video. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, once again, and I'll see you next time. Have fun.